Good morning, everyone. So we're back with hashtag Just the Bits. This month we're hosted in collaboration with Dawn at For Grace Creations. It's an open collab, and we're hoping you guys will all join us. Week 1 is Pretty Pages. But I got news, okay? On October 4th, I am going to be part of the following 2025 hop. So I'm going to be live streaming for the first time. Now, I got 9 a.m. written here. This is Arizona time. So it's really going to be 9, 10, 11, 12. What's wrong with me? 12 Eastern time. Seriously, someone's ringing my bell. Hang on. Okay. Oh my gosh, I did it right. Anyway, sorry guys. This is like the third time I've tried this because people keep ringing my doorbell this morning. So, yeah. 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so I will be doing my very first live for me, like I'm doing it, like I'm not joining someone else's. So hopefully, if all goes well, I will be showing you guys what I consider, or what I think, because I haven't tried it, you know I haven't, to be the world's easiest journal to put together. So I hope you guys can join me on Saturday. So let me scoot that over there, because I almost forgot to tell you guys I was doing it. I knew I was doing it, I just didn't know, because I've been traveling, I wasn't sure of the day. So I had a request from Dawn, ironically, to show how I do my Constantina journals. And then when I got on YouTube this morning, I realized Amy at Crafty Cat is doing a hashtag accordion collaboration. So I thought I'd just join in. This also is going to include our How Do You Do Arts by Cheryl at the Whole Bucket, because we're going to be doing contrast. So all month, How Do You Do Art is contrast. Week 1 of Just the Bits is Pretty Pages, and we are making the pages today to the Constantina. So I do mine in a couple of different ways. Let me move my little bug out of the way. I know my hubby made it for me. We have half this side done, but I don't remember if I lost the video or if I uploaded it. I have to go back and look, because YouTube's being really weird with my, with what they show me. So, I don't know why. So, what's going to be easiest? I grabbed a pile from our Just the Bits, and I'm not even sure what else in here. Like, I literally just put my hand in and grabbed a handful. But I do know that I have this page here that I want to keep as a page, I think. Well, it'll ultimately, there'll be something in the background. So I don't know why I need to worry about keeping it. So the easiest way to do one of these, in my opinion, is to, what is it going to be if I make a fold here? Is to, see, I don't want wonky numbers. I also don't think I want 6-inch pages. So maybe this is not going to turn out to be a page, but more a half of a page or something. That when you open it, I don't know. I'll figure that out. We're going to put that one aside for now because it's bugging me. I love this. This is one of my favorite pages. Other than I need to slap some iridescence on it, I feel. So if I put this in half, what do we get? So, okay, let's see, if I fold this in, yes, yep, that's what we're going to do. So we'll go 5 1/4. So I will also put this one at 5 1/4. And you see, my stuff is going to get wonky because you see how much I just measured, right? So that's pretty normal for me. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna attach, start with, no, that's gonna get awkward. Start with this one, and I need to do another page. Nope, excuse me. That is gonna, I just need to make 5 1/4. Well, plus a hinge piece. So let's just make a hinge piece. Which, don't count on my hinges being even or anything, because that's not going to happen. So this is why doing this with bits can be fun. I'm going to show you guys later in the month another way to do these, because you know, this one is not probably not, well, absolutely not the easiest way. But it's what I started with. So, okay, now if I do that, it needs to go, that needs to go on that end. I'll get there. Got to warm up to it, y'all. Expect mistakes at first. Okay, so if I tuck that in, get that in there. How far do I got to go? Oh, did I go too far? Disregard that portion, and I want to go to 5 1/4. Okay, so that's where we're going to be, right there. So this end here, we're going to glue down. Okay, because once I get that glued down, I can just, hopefully, glue the rest. So, this is too long, so we already know we're going to cut some off. But I was watching Amy, you know, obviously, and I really liked the way she did the top of hers. Doesn't mean that's what we're going to exactly do, but I'm just trying to make that at least kind of even. I know, I bet some of you were like, Patty, just turn your page, which we have to do a lot, so I don't know why I was being very resistant to it. Not a perfect page, but it's okay. I feel like this piece here has to come out. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to add to this page. I feel like, well, now I'm already kind of wanting to cut the pages. Does that make sense? Like, if I were to rip this one here, then I could use it again over there. Do you see what just happened? I already changed the way I was doing things. I'm going to put this edge down because it is, it's got a bit more tears in it. So I'm going to put the tears on my edge. Come along, Sally. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm not, because I really like that part. Well, that's okay. We'll just use it later on. That's what we'll do. Okay, so we're going to burnish that. And then we are going to go, let's see. That center page really does not look like it's 5 1/2, does it? Well, 5 1/4. It is. Okay. So then, which way are we going here? I'll flip it 900 times. Don't even be surprised. So I'm going to put this piece on the 5 1/2. And then this piece here is where I will score it. And see, this will make our pretty pages. Oh, not quite. So I'm hesitating to use my little score stick because I always wind up cutting my papers. So I can see that it's not all the way in there. Is it supposed to be? No. Just you are. So this is the awkward way to do it. Just so you guys know, I am aware that this is the awkward way, but it works for my brain, and you got to do what works for your brain. So do you see how my pages are already not lining up? And that's because I forgot right here. Let me see if I can take it apart. Oh, I lined it to that end. So apparently this is going to be the bottom of our paper, which is not how I think I wanted it. But shoot, that's okay. Maybe we can fold this piece up to there and then build on it as a pocket or something. But not where we are. See how I'm already off? Do you see that? This end looks fine. Something is tilted already. Well, let me see. From there to where? See that? Oh, I see that. Don't go by that back page. But I do have to go by this back page. So if I'm already off a little bit, that's okay. But are you my fold? You are my fold. Okay. So we'll just adjust here. And yes, I always have to do adjustments, guys, because I always get them wrong the first time around, which I don't actually usually score. I'm just trying to show you guys in a better way than what my wonky brain does things. There, this piece here, of course, will come off. So that will fold better. So then, let's find another piece. Oh, look, this piece doesn't even have a full sheet. Do we care about that? I don't think we do. If we put it this way, oh, better to go this way, I'm thinking. Because it's going to come, that's a lot of overlap right there. Okay, let's just put that down there, because we can add to the top, and will, with more scraps. So, we are just going to put it on our line, mostly on our line, I guess. Okay, so then that is going to fold this way now. Right? Yes, good, good. And get rid of that. So then, so now you can kind of see where we need to do the fold back at, right? Like that. And then, what do we want to put here? Well, I have this weird piece that I was adjusting, obviously, you can tell. So we could add this here to, I could overlap a little bit on each side, right there. I guess this is the way we're going to overlap it, because we're only going to overlap it on this piece here. Get up where the pages start. I have a feeling we'll be doing some trimming down there. Okay, and then, so this is how I usually do them. I just start evening things out the best I can. And eventually, they'll work themselves out, because we may refold pages 500 times. Doesn't really matter to me. Somewhere, inevitably, I get off and I have to refold pages anyhow. See that? Like that one does not want to scooch its bum out. There we go. And now we can work our way down. There. Better. Well, still not right. I'm trying to keep this edge straight. So that one, this piece needs to get the heck out there. Good. Okay. And then, did I do that right? Oh, yep, because that one is going with that piece there. Which, this one went that way, so this one must go that way. Now I'm thinking, there's enough of that, which is this one, that we could just attach. So it needs to overlap, right? So let's use this little white piece as a guide to where we're going to overlap to. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I stay in the screen. Yeah, close. Close, close. So let's see. Which way did we go last? That's what. So I need to, that's going to overlap to there. And this one, so if that overlaps there, this is going to be our overlap piece to hinge this piece in, correct? Let's hinge it on this. Well, that can't be right. That's not going to be right. Hang on. Okay, so that one goes that way. than this way, right? Because that's going to overlap there. And this is overlapping here. Somewhere. And then I just wanted to make this one match up to that with a little bit of overhang. See what I mean? I don't know what any of the lines are for, so just use this little hinge piece here that I just made, and I'm going to come just over it. Make sure there's some on this side of it, because I actually wanted to finish the page off. See what I'm saying? Like, if you lay that there, this should come up. There we go. Okay, so now that page is the same length as everything else. And then we will do it again. At this point, nothing's straight. And because I like wonky books, who knows if I'll ever straighten it out. But I just want you to be aware that I am aware it is not straight. It was more the bottom edge I was trying to keep straight. And that one is obviously off, so that means that can't possibly be right. And now see how far over we're going to be? Okay, so where are we at? See, that one goes that way. No, you are now going to be a full page. So it goes that way. And that will get stronger when we put stuff on the back. And then this one is going to go that way, correct? And then that one's going to go that way. Because this will eventually hinge to whatever we put. We actually could back up and put something there, I guess. It would make our lives easier. And that one will hinge this way. And this one is next going to go this way. But see how far off the line I am? So we will just adjust it. Get on down there, little page. Because on the back of our pretty little pages that we're making now, of course, we're going to decorate. We'll leave some as writing, and then we'll decorate some as, you know, whatever. So I have this little kind of plain piece, and it's a shorter piece, so we could totally just pop it in here. And maybe we'll just leave this open flap business happening. I don't think I was going to do that. Well, I guess I am now. I want this just slightly over that edge piece there. Well, now it's not over the edge piece down here. That's okay. How much of that do I want? Sometimes if they're not all the way adhered, you can still pull them up for a minute. Nope. Nope. Well, then we're going right down the edge. Glue. Not my favorite glue stick. I already glued on part of it, so I'm just going to go. Oh, well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Well, we'll burnish all the edges when we're done, for sure. But we're not worrying about that page right now. We're just pretending it's not even there. Yeah, see? Now we have a completed page. We'll go down this line with something pretty. And why does my pages now look wonky? I feel like this one is way too big. Let's find our pages. You are full page. Yeah. You're going to line up to that because I feel like this is a good size. And you are going to line up to that. And then one of the easiest ways to make sure you got it is just flip it over there. You know? Told you we would adjust it several times. And now fold it backwards. That's a little thicker of a page. So, get to this one, kind of fold it up on itself so we can see. And then flip it. Oh, my bottom is not straight. Get straight. Check your bottom edge every once in a while, y'all. So, let's see. Keep you straight. Out a little further, a little further. Mine tend to get very flexible, but remember, we're also going to do the other sides of these. Some of them, anyway. And some of them we'll do this side, depending on our mood. I have nothing picked out for this, just so you know. I just was showing you the beginning. So let's see. We would have 1, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That threw me off. Okay, so 14. So this one I think could look, do we like this here? Okay, so I am going to absolutely trim off this portion here, or cut off, whichever, so that I'm to right the, because obviously, as you can see, I did not worry about. So I'm just going to make it just past this, because I have to make the fold thing, remember? So, actually, let's just do that. That's a very aggressive fold, but that's okay. Yeah? Okay, I don't know, but we're going to put it right to that line. There's a line on this. You get over there. There's a line right here on this page. So I guess that is what I'm going to line it to. As long as the bottom portion is straight. To the best of our ability. And then, oops, where's my next page? I'm going to wrap it around this page to make the fold. I know, you notice I'm not really using the scoreboard, but it's optional, you guys. You can use a scoreboard. It does make your life easy. You might hear some drilling, by the way, in a minute. Forgot to tell you that. That was what they were stopped. That's what I had to stop the camera for. That page is not right. Page is very, very, oh yeah, it's supposed to come out here. That's why it's not right. This was another how do you do art, actually. It was, okay, this one folds here. Okay, forgot where we were at. How you guys like that? What did we decide on? 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. If I finish that page off at 16, which is going to be really good because that's going to get very, very fat. I'm going to leave this hinge piece for now because just in case we want to. So what Amy at Crafty Cat did was trying to decide if I want to add to this page. Oh yeah, because we needed to add this page in, huh? I'm going to go this way. And put it there. Oh, look at how well that lines up. Almost like they were already meant to be. So with this one, because it's like that, let's see. Okay, this glue hasn't been opened in like 3 weeks. Let's see if it wants to work. It does. Yay for the art glitter glue. Because I'm thinking we can just make this piece into a pocket. Kind of like that. Just tuck it in there, make it a pocket. Now my art glitter glue is getting old, so, you know, it's questionable. Questionable at best. Okay, because that's the page. Okay, I like it. All right. Now, where did I just put the thing? You can tell I'm rusty because I usually tack it up there on the board. Now I'm going to drop it. Holy moly. I'm trying to keep my fingernails nice for the hop. Don't count on it, but I'm trying. So what Amy did that I really liked was she cut hers off. She ripped it so that it was different edges. Oh, no, I didn't measure. I don't think it matters. So I like that. So we're going to do a version of that. I think it's supposed to be ripping upward. Oh, get past the line, Patty. Now what she did was she took what she ripped off and put it on the front of hers. We're not doing that. Ooh, that was deep. Ah, oh well. Okay, let's put that way for a minute. Okay. Let's see, mine's getting low. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna have to fix this, aren't we? Yes, yes, we are. What happened here? It goes that way. Because you are a full page. It really doesn't want to be a full page. Fun, right? Hers does not look like this, to be fair. I was thinking this could be our wraparound, but it's never going to work that way. So here we'll have to fix this again because we ripped it. So the portion that we have that we just used, that we just ripped off, I was thinking could be really fun pockets wherever we want to put a pocket, or tags for the journal. See? Okay. So this piece here will most likely get taken off, but I'm going to leave it for now. And then obviously that little piece there. There is one way to do a concertina. Yeah, I think it's cute. Now, it's going to be much, much thicker because as you see, this one started very small, but this one I was doing 31 days. So that's why it's so long, right? So, and see, this one's not even on the top or the sides, really. I mean, they're mostly even on the sides. This side is. This side, not as much. And that's how I roll, so that's okay. So, like, especially down here, well, if we disregard that portion there, these could make really fun pieces. And so we have two sides to play with to each thing, right? So we'll put a focal point there, of course, and then, like, it's good writing space. And then perhaps we do a pocket over here. And see the contrast? See what I mean? That's why we get to put the How Do You Do art in. Or maybe we want to start like in this one where we do a full pocket. See? Though I would like this better this way. Not really that part. So, like that. Oh, well, shoot. Well, we can just re-glue that if we want to make the second half of our pocket on this page. See? Or we can start there and come down here and then just, well, we could even use a different piece and do a cross pocket here. Like, well, look how well that one lines up. Right? So then, but I like this part, so we would put that over top. See? Fun. I'm not going to do this right now because I want to do edges and all that fun stuff, and we're going to end right here. But so these are going to go back in our box. Well, all of these are going to go back in the box to use later in the month, because I'm going to show you another way to do one, hopefully this month. But, you know, sometimes the months get away from me. Yeah, all these fun little things can just get popped right back in our box, so we have no mess on the desk. And then I'm going to put our journal in there too, actually. We could also do that and wrap that around as the closure, which could happen when we get there. We'll see. I really like this in the front, which means we could always take this off. Let's actually do that because I like this as the front. So let's just, oops. Okay, let's cut it, Patty. Let's cut it here. I know, see, already making adjustments because I like that. Could use a little bit more of a distinction there for whatever's going to go next. Well, now it's starting to look like Amy's, but then we'll put this piece in here. Oh, look, it could be a third tuck, 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 tuck. So let's just do that because it just works almost perfectly. Let's see. I want this piece here to line up to that piece there. Oh, but then we lose that pretty piece, so maybe we should do it this way. Put this piece out here and that piece in there into the tuck because we're not losing that much that way. Where's the tuck? There it is. Nice. And then we will keep that piece here because it's pretty. And so I didn't want to lose it to the inside. Yes, I should have done this side first, probably. Oh, but it opens, so it doesn't matter. Good. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. And so that's where we're going to end. Oh my gosh, if my glue would stop exploding on me. It's exploding quicker than I can get the thing in. Okay. See? And now this is the front, which opens this way, which I don't generally do. And I like it. But it'll pull out like that. And then obviously, you know, a little bit of paint, a little bit of fun, a little bit of contrasting colors. You know, that's what we'll do. Okay. So there it is, guys. There's number one. This is the harder of the two that I'm going to show you. So put those back in our box and I will call it a day. All right, so I will see you guys Saturday for the hop. Today is, so they're going to be all out of order. I think this should upload on Thursday so that I can remind you about the hop. Okay? And Wednesday I will ask, well, this is Wednesday, so I guess I maybe won't ask Dawn to remind everybody. Okay, anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging with me. All right, bye-bye.